The Community Levelling Up programme, led by Cornwall Council, had a funding pot of £7.6 million to invest in local community projects through the Shared Prosperity Fund. The programme covered Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. With the programme split over 13 areas, 12 on the mainland and the Isles of Scilly. The programme has supported CIC, CIO, parish towns, councils and charities, including some really small new and grassroots organisations. Hugely popular, there were more than 300 applications with over £28 million of funding requested. 99 projects were funded across all areas. Funding covered everything from village halls and event spaces to accessing healthcare and sport facilities. In summary, £7.7 million of funds were committed. £1.8 million match-funded leveraged. All community area partnerships spent their local allocations, and all areas accessed funds from the reserve.
Community Levelling Up is a grant funding programme under the Shared Prosperity Fund, and its objective is to support community projects in Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly.
The Community Levelling Up programme is a unique programme as it's one of the only programmes to use the bottom-up approach. This means that we're able to consult with the community area partnerships made up of Cornwall councillors and local town and parish councillors to enable us to meet the local needs with the projects that we've accepted.
So the CLUP programme supported a variety of projects across the last 18 months. We've provided funding for the refurbishment of existing and construction of brand new community assets, such as village halls, community centres and nurseries.
One of the great things about this grant programme was it allowed access for hard-to-reach groups in order to get access to funding to fund local projects. So we invested in a lot of green technology for community assets, so solar panels, solar batteries, for example. We also invested in a number of electric vehicles to support groups with either deliveries or transporting people around the county. Lots of the community assets that were funded have looked at upgrading accessibility in their buildings. We have had accessible ramps being installed to entrances and things like hearing loops.
Community Levelling Up invested in every area in Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly, including in town and town centres, but also in more rural and sometimes very remote areas.
Without the CLUP funding for the commercial kitchen, we wouldn't have been able to have fed all the people that we've managed to feed this year so far and all the people we intend to in the future.
And we would never have been able to fundraise through coffee mornings and sponsored whatever, £100,000 plus. So no, I think this was our lifeline. I don't think we'd have been able to do it otherwise.
So, we will be forever grateful for the fact that Cornwall Council have been able to support us, and the Good Growth Fund in particular.